Okay, so it's the day after the Char Sui pork. We're gonna make some banh mi's with it. Nice and easy, the tastiest sandwich, easily my favorite sandwich. Had them all the time when I was in Vietnam, and I mean several a day. They were that cheap. So what we're gonna need for this, some of the leftover pork. So I've just sliced it up into little thin slices to fit in a sandwich. You can heat this up if you want. I'm just gonna have it cold. We have a Daikon Radish with a carrot, and then we're gonna slice up some cucumber really thinly. I'm actually gonna use a peeler just to peel it off. We've got rice vinegar, which we're gonna make a little pickling juice of. Got a pork pate. Bread. So I've just got mini baguettes here that I've just toasted up. Go back and watch the Char Sui pork video to see how to make that the best sandwich. I'm not exaggerating. Okay, we're going to start off by making our pickling juice. We're just going to take a cup of warm water and add half a cup of rice vinegar and a tablespoon of sugar. Just stir that in so the warm water dissolves the sugar. And we're going to take our carrot. I'm not going to use this whole thing, just half of it. I'm going to peel it and slice it into batons. I'm going to do the exact same with the daikon. Again, I don't need to use the whole thing, just a good chunk. I'm going to peel that and slice that into batons too. Once that's done, we're going to place that in our pickling juice. Make sure it's all completely covered, give it a little mix around, and we're just going to let that sit for at least half an hour, but I let mine sit for about an hour. Just going to use a peeler to peel off some nice strands of cucumber. Pop them in a bowl, ready for later. That's our mini baguettes. Don't ask me why, but for some reason these were cut all the way through. Very frustrating, I don't understand, but anyway, we've toasted them, and to the bottom bun we're going to apply a little bit of mayonnaise, followed by a good spreading of the pork pate. And then we go on top with our thinly peeled cucumber. Then slices of our pork. Again, go back and watch the Char Sui pork video to see how this pork was made. Top that with the pickled daikon and carrot. And then finish off with some sprigs of fresh coriander or cilantro, depending on where you're from. Top with the top bun, or if you have normal bread, just fold it back over. And there you have it, that's it, the banh mi. In my opinion, the greatest sandwich there is. Don't get me started on the bread. I don't know why they come pre-sliced all the way through. Well, I didn't think they were, but when you open them up, they had maybe a thread of bread holding it together, so they just snapped off. But the bread's toasted and still soft. It's holding everything together. It's so good. The pate, the pickled vegetables, the coriander, all together is just incredible. Bread could do it a bit softer, so in Vietnam they have these really soft French baguettes because it used to be a bit of a French colony. So they all had their French baguettes. But something to do with leftover pork, and you could do this if you had some sort of any kind of chicken. You could just, any kind of meat would work in this sandwich really. It's all the additions, the pickled vegetables, the pate that really make the sandwich. Give this one a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed it. make these banh mi's. Well, if you make the pork, you have to make these banh mi's. That's the only way. Go and watch that pork video if you want to know how to make it. And yeah, see you on the next one.